Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be ranking all the characters in Thomas & Friends All Engines Go. So let's get started with Thomas. Now I'm going to put Thomas in B tier. He's alright. Like, he's not as true to his original show character as some characters are, but I think he's alright in this. Next up we have Edward, and I'm going to lump Henry in too, and I'm going to put both of them in C tier, just because neither of them have spoken, been mentioned by any other characters, and they barely appear. They've been done so dirty. Next up is Gordon, and I'm going to put Gordon in A tier, because Gordon is actually sensible, unlike every other character in this. And I just think Gordon is really well characterised in All Engines Go. Next up we have James, and I'm going to put James in B tier. He doesn't appear often. He doesn't appear that often, but he appears more than Edward and Henry. And I'd say he has some good character traits in All Engines Go. He's sensible for some reason. Anyway, next is Percy, and here we have our first S tier. Percy was my favourite character in the original show, and he's one of my favourites in All Engines Go. I personally think Percy is quite good in All Engines Go. Next we have Toby, and I'm going to put Toby in A tier, because Toby was actually good in his in the Super Axel, his episode. I honestly think Toby is really good in All Engines Go. Next up we have Diesel. I'm going to put Diesel in A tier because he's quite funny. Diesel's bluntness is so funny to me. So I'm going to put him in A tier. Next we have Nia, and Nia's going in B tier. Don't find her the best. Like, at all. Okay, next is Kana. I'm going to put Kana in C tier. I think Kana is one of the worst characters. I just find her a bit annoying. Next up we have Carly. I'm going to put Carly in B tier. Now, Carly is actually quite sensible, but to be honest, she can be a bit annoying sometimes. Next up we have Sandy. I'm going to put Sandy in A tier. Now, I think Sandy is quite good. She's quite childish, but quite good. Emily, I'm going to put Emily in A tier. Emily is characterised really well, and as of Season 3, she becomes the official rescue engine, just like in Thomas & Friends. I'm seeing similarities to Big Adventures there. Third season of All Engines Go, she becomes the rescue engine. Third season of Big Adventures, she becomes the rescue engine. Anyway, next up is Salty. Salty's going to go in A tier. Now, Salty is really fun in All Engines Go. He's portrayed exactly like his classic series and Brown Hair era persona. Next up is Whiff. I think Whiff's going to go in B tier. It's a bit of a know-it-all, but he means well. Next up is Winston. I'm going to put Winston in C tier because he's really snobbish. Now, Ashima, I'm going to put in B tier. She seems nice from what I saw of her in the episode I watched, but I didn't really see that much of her. Next up is Hero, and Hero's going to go in A tier because it's Hero, and of course Hero goes in A tier. Young Bao, I'm going to put in A tier as well. He's sort of like the All Engines Go equivalent of Gator to Top. He's sort of like the All Engines Go, the version of what Percy is to Gator. No, of what Gator is to Percy to Thomas. teaching him how to be brave. Next up, we have Kenji. I'm going to put Kenji in B tier. He's nice, he's a good character, but we don't see him that often. Next we have Verona. I'm going to put Verona in C tier, and Federico, because they cheat. And that's stupid. Next up is Riff and Jiff, and I'm going to put them in B tier. They can be a bit annoying sometimes, but they mean well. Next up is Terrence. Oh, Terrence was funny in the episode I watched. I'm going to put him in A tier. He's funny. Quite funny. Darcy, I'm also going to put in A tier. From Mystery of Lookout Mountain, she's quite good. Skiff, I'm going to put in B tier. Haven't seen much of him, but he seems nice when I see him. Next up is Bulstrode, who I'm going to put in B tier. He's nice to the engines, but he can be a bit annoyed sometimes. Harold, I'm going to put Harold in B tier. He's a bit snobbish, but willing to help. Cranky. Cranky's going to go in A tier. It's Cranky. Why would he not go in A tier? Next up is Beresford. I'm going to put Beresford in B tier. Just because, like, he's like his CGI persona, and that's not that much of a good thing. Next up we have my personal favourite All Engines Go character, Tess. Tess is, in my opinion, the best. She's quite relatable and quite funny. And next up we have Annie. I think I'm going to put, and Clarabelle. I'm going to put them in B tier. They're nice. That's all I really have to say on them. And finally we have Bruno, who I'm going to put in S tier because it's Bruno. Bruno is so sweet. Anyway, that's the tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.